On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype, we make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what Guan, a blessed and wonderful Saturday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side. So we have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. In the evening, we are going to kick it off with an international story where a Jamaican man end up losing freedom. It is said that he was living in Alabama and is now facing federal charges in South Florida. Now, the authorities stated that the customs officers at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport found multiple little pitney type of videos in his cell phone. It is said that they found the images and videos in his cell phone after he arrived on a Spirit flight from Jamaica on Thursday. Investigators said U.S. Custom, Border and Protection officers conducted a border search on the criminal element present on your screen, identified as Demero Nelson, 33 years old, said to be of a Folly address in Alabama. Boy, Folly indeed. It is said that he arrived on a Spirit Airlines flight from Montego Bay, St. James, as I stated earlier. Authorities stated that what they saw in his phone was the grown man performing some big people act with some little pitney. Boy, may I tell you. It is stated that they also found in his phone a group chat on a messaging app. We are talking about the Telegram messaging app, where users would share images and videos of beer little pitney. Now the officers, them never take kindly to that, none at all. And them just bangle him right there so, and charge him for viewing and receiving illicit content with little pitney in it. He also told the investigators boldly that he enjoyed seeing the videos and pictures of the little pitney them. Now he's facing charges related to the transportation and possession of little pitney type of videos that do big people something. Them type of material there, the police them charge him for. Now he's scheduled to appear in the Fort Lauderdale Federal Court on Friday morning. Online records show all of that. So who want to go online, just go type in him name and you will see everything come up on him. His name is Demero Nelson, as I stated earlier. So just go type in that and read the whole document for yourself. Pervert them, man. We're just glad that the authorities them zero in on him and take him off the streets. Because pervert like them peeps, out there walking up and down, none of we pitney. Definitely not safe. Boy, may I tell you. The thing rough. Now anyway, back to local style. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, where the police them put on a decent spot of work yesterday. The police them running around at 25 Sunlight Street and seized a Taurus pistol with a magazine containing 3 live 9mm rounds of ammunition. The police stated that it was seized during a snap raid. Sad to say, nobody was held in connection with that seizure. But right there and then, another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. Now over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Andrews South Police Division, Right round a East Road, there's a right at 16 East Road to be exact. A knockings and clappings going around there. A brother known as Charles Walford, 39 years old. The man them run him down and gun him down. Yeah, man. But we get to understand, says a old dirty corner boy still. Is a brother where slap with some people already. And I guess that the favor was returned because the people them were him dirt. Have some people we come back, come dirt. Him. Boy, may I tell you, the knockings and clappings continues. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is coming out of the St. Catherine North Police Division all the way over Glengaff. The police them go find a dead body in an advanced state of decomposition. Now we get to understand say them still not identify the body yet, but the police them a put it out there, so them find one body in a Glengaff right pan Church Road there so. So anybody will miss anybody, link up the St. Catherine North Police or any police station in the St. Catherine North, make them know and go look on the body, see if I phone people them. The next knockings and clappings go on over there in Point Hill, a place known as Garden Hill in a Pine Hill in a St. Catherine. The St. Catherine North Police responsible for right there so, just the same. Now the brother who was on the receiving end of them fatal bullet there has since been identified as this man presently on your screen, known as Horace Butler. He's said to be called Monster in our streets and he's off a De La Vega city address. He was fatally taken out on August 23 whilst at a party. Now we get to understand say this brother here, you know, used to be a top knockis and clappis for Tesha Miller. And him switch up the thing you know and go start par with a known criminal element who has remained elusive for a mighty long time, known as Tommy Bossed. Another warring faction in the St. Catherine North Police Division aligned to the Klansman gang. Now Tommy Bossed rise up and a fight against Tesha Miller side of clans. So right now you know say clans split up all about the place. But this brother here, known as Tommy Bossed, you know, he has remained elusive. But guess what I go on now, Tommy? The elusiveness I got cut off very soon. On the Spot News Media, I go make you be known to everybody. We just take some time to put everything together the right way. So when time we hit the airwaves with it, trust and believe, the people will know. Yeah, man. So this brother here is no more Horace Butler, but we're not going to give no R.I.P. for him because he's an old dirty corner boy who met his demise because him switched from one corner to the other. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, you know, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Mary Police Division. Right in a Castleton there, so, right round a Scottsall on the main road. We get to understand, say, knockings and clappings going around there. A like a 16-year-old youth known as Jaheem get caught up. But we're not sure what really going where that is concerned because we get to understand, say, some masked man traveling into a motor vehicle pull up on him whilst he was walking along the roadway and can him up. So we have to get some information on who is Jaheem really and why them deal with the situation. So grimy. But luckily for him, he's still among the land of the living. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, you know, my peeps, is coming out of the St. Elizabeth Police Division, where that division has been rocked with yet again another fatal knockings and clappings. Now a 33-year-old labourer get caught up, lose him 3 pints, whilst a 21-year-old woman is nursing some whole heap of can up wounds and is presently in the hospital. It is said that criminal elements roll up on them at a bar and just start can up the whole place, firing indiscriminately, and the man end up losing 3 pints. He has since been identified as Calvin Summon, but them call him Dangles in our streets. He's said to be from a Black River address. Now the female is presently nursing some woolly heap of wounds, as I stated earlier, in the hospital. Now the Black River police is presently investigating. Now on the Spot News Media get to understand that both were patrons at the establishment when the knockings and clappings started sometime around 10 p.m. Now the two were rushed to the Black River Hospital where the man ended up losing 3 pints whilst undergoing treatment. And as I stated earlier, the woman is still there. We just hope that she pull through because we get to understand that she just stand up beside the intended target. And she was not the target, but you don't know when the criminals them roll up and beat it indiscriminately. A them thing they always happen. Some innocent bystander always get caught up in a war when it belong to them. Now the next thing that we are going to talk about, my peeps, we have a visual for you. We are going to tell you exactly what go on with this criminal element here. Yeah, man. Them call him Duppy, and Duppy actually turned Duppy right now. It took place in a Montego Bay, St. James. But anyway, listen as the narrator states exactly who he is and what actually took place. Now listen.
Do you remember this guy who was always posting on social media from behind bars? That was Kimarley Williams, also known as Strap Don or Duppy. He was granted bail last year after being charged with murder in Negril. After his release, he moved to Rose Heights in St. James and quickly continued his life of crime, joining a gang known for committing shootings. On Tuesday, August 19th, Duppy and his gang were out on a robbery spree in Montego Bay. While his cronies were in a car, Duppy rode a bike. They held up a truck at a stoplight on Top Road, and Duppy got off his bike to rob the driver of a large sum of cash. However, a plan was already in place for his cronies to turn on him. As soon as he had the money and his illegal gun, one of his accomplices drove up in a Toyota Axio, knocking Duppy to the ground. They then stole the money and the gun, leaving him there. Duppy managed to run into some bushes, but his former associates chased him, intending to kill him. They covered him with shrubs and drove away, believing he was dead. Miraculously, he crawled out of the bushes and was found lying by the roadside. The police were called and notified his family. He was taken to Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
Yeah, man, so as I've always stated, literally no need for add not more at all to that one, because the narrator explained perfectly well. All me have to tell the youth them, there is literally no loyalty among thieves. Yeah, man. Now the last thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of the Westmoreland Police Division, where the Westmoreland Police have solved a double fatal knockings and clappings that was committed in the Horace district area in Westmoreland last year. Now, 26-year-old Giovanni Hines, otherwise known as Pooh, has been charged in connection with the fatal knockings and clappings of 22-year-old Javon Locke, but them call him Lucky in our streets. He was also charged with the fatal knockings and clappings of 36-year-old Kimarley, but them call him Chargy in our streets. The incident occurred sometime around 1:25 p.m. on November 22 of last year. Investigators had reported that Locke and Lawson were at a house in Whitton when the accused and two other criminal elements armed and invaded the dwelling. Them can up both victims. Hines was captured in a police operation on July 22. He was subsequently charged based on eyewitness statements. Yeah, man. So the police them have everything locked right down to the T. So his court date is presently being finalized by the Westmoreland Police. So this one here, definitely I got go down in the books as a decent spot of work by the squad of them. So my peeps, the knockings and clappings continues. So anyway, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.